Early 2000, I actually started in my mortgage and real estate career, and in about 2003 we started our own company. There was about 45 people working for us at our peak. We were at the office quite a bit. 2005 was a fantastic year financially for us, but none of that mattered when we had no time to spend together, and that was more important to me than the amount of zeros behind our name. That was pretty much the year where my wife, we had already had 3 kids. We had our 4th on the way, and it was really putting a big strain on our relationship where I was at the office at least 75, 80 hours a week. Our relationship was falling apart. So even though we had 3 kids, I really wasn't a part of their lives, and that's a critical stage in their lives, and not being there was not something that I was happy with or what I was going to allow myself to be away from them for the next 30, 40 years.
If Jason had stayed in the real estate business, I have no idea where we'd be. I just thank God that he knew enough to have something else to fall back on.
But yeah, I did start off with a little bit of skepticism, knowing, try this product, and I had no idea what I was going to do. And we were out playing flag football, and I was whooping on the boys, just having a good time. Being on the ViPack, I had more energy than I knew what to do with. And that's really the start of really people noticing and taking notice that it wasn't me talking about it, it was actually the way we were living. Instead of just crashing on the couch after 8:30, 9 o'clock after we were done shutting the doors, I was actually coming home, helped put the kids to bed, and actually had a life once I got home. And so that was new to us as well, which I have to thank Dr. Seidman and the ViPack for that.
We're extremely fortunate that Jason found ViSalus and has reached the ambassador level.
I actually remember talking to Jason Liu and saying, I'll be your next ambassador in 30 days. Some people have done it in a pretty short amount of time, but I was just confident coming in from the mortgage industry and knowing that we'd made good money, but I had no idea what that was. Did I know that I could be an ambassador? Absolutely. I mean, we gave ourselves the 2 to 4 year plan. The typical was kind of the 3 to 5 year plan, and we're like, well, we can do it in 2 to 4. So about exactly 2.5 years later, we crossed the line in ambassador. I still get those tingles in the back of my neck knowing that we did it.
Very proud of both of them. Happy for them, and can't wait to see what the next step brings. And it reminded me of when he played soccer. He was probably 6, 7 years old, and the first time he kicked in a goal and he ran over the sideline, and I have a picture of it. And that little boy face, from a mother's standpoint, that little boy face, every time he has achieved something, whether it was with the golf academy or, I still see that first goal from soccer. And that's how I felt. I thought, he made that. He made his goal, he made his first soccer. I was relieved, I was overjoyed, I was so excited. It's one thing to achieve things in your own life, but your children's success brings such a joy that it's indescribable. It's just, and it's so much fun to see them so excited, and something they've worked so hard for.
We still put in a lot of work, but it doesn't feel like work. This is something that we do and we absolutely love it. The difference being I can pick my own schedule and work around taking my kids to school, picking them up from school. If somebody invites me to go play golf, whatever it may be, we can kind of cater our schedule exactly how we want it. So now we're here, we have our dinners with the family, and we try to do a lot more around the family and incorporating them into our lifestyle, which is work, but we do it from home. I thank God every time that I see everyone that I used to work with, that I have something else where there's a huge light at the end of the tunnel.